Hello, Gravy Timothy's, and welcome back to another look at the HOI4 latest DLC. Yeah, we are still chugging through so much damn content in this thing. Slaps the side of Gotterdamberg. Damn, you can fit so much schizophrenic rambles in this one. Speaking of rambles, welcome back to iSorrowproductions. Yeah, well, today we're going back to Hungary. Now, I had a little video on the Slob channel where we looked at a variety of the new reworked focuses from the Democratic and Communist paths, which were really bad back in the day before the update. And on that video, a lot of people told me that I instead should go the Democratic King path, which apparently is a bit of a wild ride. Yeah, the Democratic path we did over here wasn't that great, so I'm hoping that this elect a Democratic King path leads to something special. Now, apparently there's a interesting quote-unquote formable nation with this, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. We probably should have gone on non-historical. Should we do that? Should we relaunch and do a non-historical game? You know what? I'm kind of tempted. What better way to celebrate the festive period than mental anguish? Okay, let's hope we can actually survive Hungary today. There are so many people that could go in on us, including our neighbor Austria, that I'm a little bit worried, but you know what? Mr. Potato Head said everything will be okay. Please change this paradox. Just stop this. Who thought this was a good idea? I mean, other than the wacky portraits, I've definitely been really enjoying this HOI4 DLC, and I think a lot of you people have too. Are you real? Or are you in my head? Are those comments you leave just the scribblings on the walls? And it is crazy too, because there are just so many paths I still need to do. They've added so much content that I'm just going to be backed up for a while here. We still need to go through a whole bunch of Austria's new stuff and Belgium's, and I haven't even touched the damn Congo yet. Although I do think it's safe to say I think I've done pretty much everything I have to do as Germany at this point. The only other thing I can think of is going the other communist route, but we could do that later on. Okay, we're going down in the Regency, crack down the radicals, and subvert the Goombosh, or however you say that, and then we're going to go over here to the right and go down elect a Democratic King, where if you actually hover that already, it says unlock decision, call on Sweden for support, which might be a spoiler for the weird little country we're going to form today. But you'll just have to wait and see, little Timothy, where we're going. The gravy train is yet to arrive. Oh, wowzers. Okay, so we went non-historical, and Germany decided to go historical. Yeah, that's always a good sign. I do want to point out, this goes horribly and horrendous, and the path sucks. That's not down to me. I didn't test it, sure, but you guys all wanted it. And by you guys, I mean like 4 people commented it. But you're all a collective in my brain. You are one singular Timothy. Okay, so after we actually do elect a Democratic King, that will put us on course now for a coup d'etat to happen. I'm not sure if it could be averted, but we'll have to wait and see. Here we go. Let's see what we could do. Ooh, we get a very powerful little focus here. It's much like the Greek one where you get a whole bunch of civs for having high opinion of people in the Balkans. We get the exact same one here, but we need to have 85 opinion of us. There we go. We can stamp out the Arrow Cross Party, which should avert our civil war, which is very nice. I have noticed the Archduchy of Austria has arrived, and that could definitely put a thorn in my side. There we go. Got my increased economic cooperation. I think that gave me like 6 extra factories right there. Yeah, that was pretty good. You can already see our little Formable down there. Unite the kingdoms of Sweden and Hungary. Now, I don't understand why, but yes, this is a thing. I mean, it's assumably because this guy is Swedish, and we've obviously put a Swedish monarch in, so unifying the kingdoms, of course, is the next step. Okay, so we have 2 choices here of joining the Allies, which goes to Canada, which means, yes, Britain has given up on the Allies, so I don't think I really want to join Canada. Or we could do this weird little option over here, where we create the Balkan Pact, and we get an option here to unify with Romania. Okay, now I think to progress uniting the kingdoms of Sweden and Hungary, we do actually have to hit this decision up here, which is the need for dictatorial rule, which needs 85% world tension, and our king will take over. After that, I'm not too sure if we have to actually go conquer Sweden over there, or we get an option to just get them democratically without having to fire any bullets, which would be great. If not, I guess we're going to have to go fight Sweden at some point. Ooh, Oh, Austria's justifying on me. Not like they could do anything, though. I got a non-aggression pact with my spy on them, so they can't come in on me. Although, maybe it would have been better if we let them come in on us, because then we could have annexed them outright. But considering we do have a historical Germany, it probably wouldn't be best to do that regardless. That way we don't have to worry about the Anschluss that is inevitably coming. Yeah, that Civ bonus, though, we got from that focus has definitely just boosted us a whole bunch. Look at that. We're already cucking pretty damn hard here. Oh, yeah, I like how I'm talking about all this, and there's just 3 civil wars currently surrounding me. The Polish Peasant Republic, we got the Soviets, of course, fighting themselves, and then the Italians down here too. Okay, Romania said yes. Now I'm going to propose a union with them, and hopefully they accept, because then I think we'll get them as a puppet, or we'll just outright annex them. Either way, I'm down with that. Oh! Okay, yep, we just straight up annex them. That is, oh my god, look at the flag. That's insane. Okay, I can already tell you this is just 100 times better than the actual democratic path for Hungary. Yep, and we just straight up doubled our industry too. We are looking really damn good. Yeah, we just get all of Romania as a core. That is insane. Insanely good. Okay, we can also do whole territorial referendums where, okay, we can get back some of our lost land. Not a lot, only 3 options right now. The Czechs have said yes, though, so a little bit more land for the land gobbler. Oh, the Germans just stole all my money. Oh, and Austria just got Anschluss, which is bad news for them. I was going to invite them, because I'm pretty sure if you invite them to your faction, they can't get Anschluss, but at the same time, shouldn't have justified on me, really. Okay, I'm going to start inviting all of these guys into my faction now. I don't think we're going to bother with the Czechs, because if you didn't watch my other video, if you actually invite them to your faction, they will still just give up to the Germans, which isn't great. You know, screw it. We'll do it for the heck of it, because we are technically on non-historical. Maybe the Czechs will get a backbone here and actually say no to the Germans. Oh my god, they did actually say no to them. Okay, I'm going to wait to join just a second so I can invite a couple more people in. I'm not 100% sure if they'll say yes if we are already fighting the Germans. Oh yeah, also because I haven't actually got any forts down, so a couple of those won't be too bad either. Yeah, we're just going to go grab the Yugos in. The other 2 I'm not too worried about, and then we're going to join in and hopefully take down the Germans early. Okay, we're in. The Czechs have capitulated. I don't even know how they did it. I don't think they even walked into their capital, but I was about to say the French guaranteed them, so they're also they didn't have their frontline garrisoned. Okay, but more importantly, the Italians also went democratic, so they're also in our Balkan pact. Look at that. I'm sure altogether we could do something here. I can't believe the French are throwing this damn hard. I mean, I feel like the majority of the German army is just stacked up on our border right now. The French actually did somewhat of a counterattack, but just looking at what they are dealing with right now, I feel like we should swap here. Oh, we can hit the button over here now, because I didn't realize there was another trigger for it was 85% world tension, or if we're at war, and we're at war, and then it's just unlocked the rule by royal decree one here as well. Okay, I'm starting to think I may have attached myself to a clown car here. Why is all of Italy completely open? Oh, Britain also joined the Axis, which, yeah, that's not going to be very helpful for us. I wanted this to be a quick one. It is turning out not to be a quick one. Oh, okay, so I invited Greece into our faction, but I think they did a focus where they've now joined the Soviet faction while still at war with the Germans, because we obviously called them into that, and now we got some Soviet backup coming. Oh, and there you go, the Poles are going in too. Okay, we launched our own little counter attack while the Germans were busy dealing with the unsuspecting Poles who have rushed right into Berlin. And I just realized I've got enough political power now that I can click the rule by royal decree button. Yeah, I still need to conquer Sweden somehow, and I ain't entirely sure how we do that. I mean, I guess what I could technically do, just, oh yeah, sorry, by the way, I'm just snaking into Germany. They've completely collapsed. What I could technically do now is, because I am non-aligned, I could just justify, right? Yeah, I just go straight on Denmark and then into Sweden. I do have to say, I think our priorities could be better spent elsewhere, considering we have to capitulate both the Germans and the Japanese and the British. I did not even realize the shogunate had sneaked on in there, but okay, we got a lot to do. Oh, and well, there you go, Denmark surrenders. Okay, I have truly no idea how we're actually gonna go about doing this, but we'll find a way, hopefully. Okay, Okay, I got a plan. We get air supremacy and then paradrop onto their ports over here from Bornholm. Again, this does require air supremacy, which currently, well, our planes can't even reach their planes, so we're only ticking them down one every calendar week. Because unfortunately, we can't call Denmark into the actual war because of their special government, so we should be fine with the paradrop plan if we can get it going. Okay, non-historical is truly crazy. I just realized that Italy left my faction at some point and joined the Free States of Europe, and also at the same time, a lot of interesting stuff is going on in the Americas. Communist America is in the Communist Chinese faction, which, you know what, yeah, you can't fool them. It makes sense, I guess. Okay, did not need air supremacy for the Baltic because there's no planes on it. This is great as well. It's going to give us more air range to actually intercept and fight their fighters over here so we can actually land finally. Okay, we're home. Again, it's a very weird path, but you know, it's 2024 and HOI4. That is how we roll nowadays. There's no such thing as a normal path in this game. And I guess good news after this is we can take these paratroopers and try help out with the UK. What is going on, France? Why have you accomplished nothing this game? Just push them out. They've got no supply. Okay, I've taken all of Sweden and they don't want to capitulate because they retook the stupid island. Oh, cost me half my paratroopers. We had to force attack onto it, but 99%. How are they still alive? Please don't tell me it's because of that. What else do they own? Okay, yeah, it was literally just that. Okay. And there you go. We can now unify the kingdoms, become owner and controller of all the states that we have right there, and we now will be known as the United Kingdom of Sweden, and oh my god, that flag. Oh, that's horrendous. Yep, this is most certainly one of the formable nations in HOI4. And yeah, we also, I think we get cores. Yeah, we get cores on all of Sweden. That is insane. You know, I actually don't hate it at all though. I mean, both Hungary and Sweden get pretty insane industry trees. So this alone, after Sweden has done a whole bunch of their industry, is insane. I got 221 factories right now. Okay, let's see if we can now try to destroy Great Britain. Man, zooming out, I've just realized just what we have done to Germany here. It's not looking good. Yeah, kind of hoping somebody might have been able to deal with the Japanese over there, but no can do apparently. Which means somehow I'm going to have to do it too. And I have no idea how we'll manage to do that, but I'm just going to put that off until, you know, we deal with the UK. Okay, I think now is a good enough time as any to go in on the UK. I got a couple SPGs waiting to come out, but they're going to have to wait just a little bit longer because we are going in. Oh, Portsmouth is just completely open. That makes things very easy. You guys remember when they said sea lioning is hard now? That was a goddamn lie. Well, UK dealt with. Now we just have to deal with Japan somehow. Yeah, problem is, obviously, we're not in the Soviet faction, so we can't put our planes down over there. We don't have a navy. I don't know how we're going to do this. I mean, technically, we do have a navy. I just don't think this is going to cut it. I will commit to building a navy. Hey, look, we've even still got Horthy, and he's doing his navy job, so... Also, kind of weird how he doesn't look like a potato in this portrait, huh? Oh, yeah, we don't start with a single piece of naval tech, I see. Oh, France just launched into a communist revolution, and the Axis part of them broke out, and... Just look at that map. I don't think you're going to be winning this one, buddy. Thankfully, even though they've flipped communists, now the French are still in my faction, even though many people have left. The mutual assistance block is also now green. Oh, well, I just had to say that out loud. France just left my damn faction and joined the communists. Why am I still in this faction? I was taking the sit back, relax, and wait until somebody does something, and the US has done something. Okay, now we just need to hope they don't mess this up, but it is looking like they're about to mess this up pretty royally. Yep. Well, you know what, fellas? You gave it a shot. Okay, they're kind of holding on there. So I'm just going to throw all of my army in, and we'll see if we can keep it alive for them. Yeah, we still only have to capitulate the Japanese for this, and this has been going on for a long time. Okay, they capitulated. Why aren't we done? Why? Be right back. Wait, sorry, where did China come from? This would be a hell of a lot easier if I can actually get some planes down, but obviously, no can do. Okay, that's great. China just turned into Yunnan. Okay, now I need to capitulate Manchukuo. Oh, I'm going to freak, so I'm going to capitulate them, and then I'm going to have to come back and capitulate Yunnan. I guarantee it. Okay, capitulated them quick enough that it didn't matter. We've done it. We actually did it. That was so long. Well, it's definitely not what I'd call a perfect map. All right, all I'm saying, Paradox, we need to take this even further. United Kingdom of Sweden and Hungary. Cool. What about the United Kingdom of Sweden, Hungary, and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland? Or, you know, if you capitulate Portugal, you can integrate them into it too and create the United Kingdom of Sweden, Hungary, United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland with the United Kingdom of Portugal, Brazil. We could really get the trifecta of United Kingdoms. But I do have to say, the United Kingdom of Sweden and Hungary is just completely insane of a concept. But, you know, that is what HOI4 is going for nowadays, and I do like it. I'm all for it. I lost my mind ages ago, so it's only fair the game loses it too. And, you know, the United Kingdom of Sweden and Hungary was incredibly fun and very powerful, I gotta say. Obviously, having Hungary, which has a incredible industry tree, combining it with Sweden, which gets a incredible industry tree, is pretty insane. It was a bit annoying that we were just stuck in the one war the entire time, but you know what? It paid off. It was very fun in the end. A bit annoying, you know, having to wait around for the AI to get a landing, because I can't even get my fleet out the Bosphorus. I did build one, but I completely forgot that we have to rely on Turkey, who never actually got remilitarized a damn straight. So yeah, we would have to have invaded them, and I already got an non-aggression pact with them, so yeah, that wasn't happening. But I have to say, enjoyed the game. Hungary, the democratic king path, is way better than the democratic path. I could definitely tell you that much, and you should go play it if you haven't, and go leave a like down below and subscribe, because the video's over.